What about you? What's worse, a man with a high body count or a woman with a high body count?
Neither is wrong.
Well, it's not about which one is wrong. It's about which one you think is more detrimental to the relationship.
If you had to choose one, which gender do you think it would be? If you had to choose.
I feel like neither is detrimental. I'm not trying to be passive aggressive, but like actually, like I don't think that's detrimental personally for me as an opinion rather than a fact.
If you had to pick one,
I wouldn't.
All right, that's fair.
But if you have to pick one,
do I have to?
Yes, that's why I said you have to pick one.
Next person.
She doesn't have to. I don't think so.
Right.
Okay, let's pause
Just
it
for the
there.
arguments.
Yep.
So this is a very simple answer. Very, very simple answer. It's nastier, and it just is when it's the woman that's sleeping around like crazy. It's nasty. It's nasty because something about femininity is so beautiful when a woman really has that self-respect and grew up and was raised right and reserves sex with someone that they really care about and they really love. There's just something that radiates out of a woman who makes those decisions. It just is a reality. Now, I've told you, audience, I have a nuanced opinion about this in the sense that I do believe that hookup culture is bad for everyone. I believe it's a time sink. I believe it's much more damaging internally to women because of what our biological proclivities are and what we're kind of, when we enter a hookup culture, we're fighting against what's natural in a different way. I do believe, however, there is an energy exchange for everyone. And I do believe that for a lot of guys, it's an energy sink and a time sink, right? You could be doing something more productive with your time. And ultimately, you're not going to get much out of that. You're not. And frankly, you might get a headache out of it too, because a lot of those women are going to get attached and your phone's going to be going off when you don't want it to. Right? So I have said that, but there's a very easy answer here, which is that it's more damaging to women to engage in that behavior. They leave with a lot more emotional baggage as a result of, raising those body counts. And it's more damaging to them in the sense that they're less likely to attract a man, right? Because guys care about this. So they are going to decrease their rank in terms of, say they were a 9 before, now you got the high body count, you could take yourself right down to a 5 to a 4. Really, you can, because it's disgusting to men. So you're reducing your value in the sexual marketplace by doing that. A guy, it's a little bit different. I think guys have a lot more leeway. I do think that if a guy turns around and says, I have a body count of 200, there are women that will be like, I'm not signing up for that. But if a guy turns around and has a body count of 10, 12, 15, even 20, that's not going to be a reason that women are going to say no, by and large. Now flip that and put it on a woman, put that body count on a woman, and guys are going to be like, oh, nasty. It's just different. I can't really explain to you why, except for what beauty femininity has when you are selective, and men and women are different. So that's a very easy answer. Now, and also, can we just, is that girl possessed? Is something going on there? With all she looks a little, I have a video up right now that's been very popular. I was talking to producer Eric before the show about possession. Possible that girl may have been featured in the video. Just saying. I wouldn't be surprised. Something going on there that's a little creepy. Just saying. Okay. Did you all see it? How do you all feel about the tattoos all over when it comes to women? I'm curious. Do you like it? Let me know in the chat. You don't have to pay. You can just, do whatever you want. I mean, you want to pay, fine, but you don't have to super chat it. Just, I'm curious. Do you like the tattoos when it comes to, I think sometimes it's a problem. All right. Let's go to 114.15. More on body count.
Why would having a big body count indicate that
pause it. Wait,
not a good...
Does she look like maybe she could have been in Lost Boys, the movie, or something? Let's just be honest. Something is not right. Now, does it surprise you? Just leave me on screen with her for a second, please. Does it look at the girls around her? Does it surprise you that this would be the woman saying, "Oh, why is body count a problem? Oh, tatted up." Is there no? Because this is like leftism. It's kind of like a troll emerging here, right? Weird, heavy makeup, dark, goth, red flags galore, the tattoos. I'm sure there's some piercings going on that we don't know about. Not to make assumptions, but I will. So is it surprising that this attitude would come from this? No. Is this a woman that most men are going to see and be like, I can't wait to take her home to meet my mother and father and my little sister, Susie? I can't wait for Thanksgiving because she's going to fit in so great in my beautiful house with the Thanksgiving spread. Come on. Even if he was drawn to her for a night or two because maybe he wanted to experience something out of, I don't know, Lost Boys, he was going to maybe pass on the holiday gathering. So let's just also be realistic about what you put out there and what you're attracting. If she thinks that all this going on, and I don't even know what she looks like under all that. She may be a beautiful girl for all, but there's a lot going on that's odd. But that's not going to attract guys. You know, it's not. Your average guy is going to be like, you're not even going to want to do that for a night because you're like, will I make it out alive? I kind of want to live a little more. I'm going to pass on that experience, right? So what are you putting out there? And the body count is part of it. It's just guys just don't like it. Like, just, I don't care if you don't like that they don't like it. They're still not going to like it. So just accept it or realize that you're going to have less options when it comes to quality men because they're going to pass you up for some girl that cares and probably doesn't look like she was in Lost Boys. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one on Connect, you're going to click right here. Let's get to talking.